Yes, we should be online, Ivo. Last time I had some kind of glitch, but now I hope that we don't start all together. Oh, yes, go live.
Let me pull myself up so everybody sees what's on my t-shirt.
Absolute
suffering. It says absolute suffering. You cannot be saved.
Oh my gosh. See, guys?
This is about the World Cup and the waves. Absolute suffering.
Absolute suffering. Also about cheaters.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. You will be subjected to absolute suffering if you cheat in the World Cup.
It's a warning. It's just the beginning of the World Cup, and I think nobody's cheating so far, or maybe he is, but we don't know yet. But we are going to find out soon.
Okay, that's a nice start for the live. I'm very excited to hear that from Ivo, because Ivo is not somebody
you should mess.
you should mess with, yeah. So people don't cheat. Okay, 3 o'clock. Save. We are live.
What
also.
A fine day for science.
What a fine day for science. What a fine day for World Cup. What a fine day for everything. Sun is shining. We, Ivo and I, are alone. We are also shining because Diane is nowhere to find.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I wonder if he will pop up again behind our backs.
He probably will, because you know he cannot live without us. Hi Jalison. Hi fellas, welcome to the World Cup Qualifiers Weekend 1 recap. Glad to have you with us. Hi George.
Are we online?
Yes, Jalison says that you are George. Hi George.
That's so sweet.
Yes, Julian Lutzkanov. Oh, Julian, have we got news for you, by the way?
Yes. Have you got news for us?
And have you got news for us as well? So, ladies and gentlemen, we should probably start with this, since Julian is here. This guy here, who currently leads the Bulgarian national team, the defending world champion, is actually our friend Julian Lutzkanov from the chat. Yeah, the man with the glasses. Yeah, he is the man. He's actually going for if everyone else is agree in the Bulgarian team, he's actually going for a captain of the Bulgarian team, of the defending champions. Big responsibility, Ivo.
Well, yeah, for a previous winner of the World Cup, it's a big responsibility to be the leader of this team. And I hope Julian will make it. I'm sure he will do his best, right, Julian?
Yeah. Julian, let me just tell you that right now you are eligible and you are engaged and you are committed to an exclusive interview for Imperia Online. Be absolutely positive that one of these days, probably tomorrow, I shall send you some questions and you shall answer them, because you now are a star. Sorry.
Not sorry, because Julian, you will have the chance to be interviewed by by this big guy here, big in size and big in experience as well. Yeah, experience. Yes.
Just be quiet.
Let's see what Julian is saying. If the other friends are agree, I will lead, but of course
with some friends' help. I wonder who these friends are, by the way.
I also wonder.
Do you have suspicious?
Are they some friends that we don't actually see in among the top players this year? Are they like secret friends of yours, or somebody in the team, or probably somebody in the team with another account but with an owner that we don't actually see? And I think there is something secret about your team this year, William.
Some people playing in the shadows.
Some people playing in the shadows, yeah.
Some people we know too well.
Some people we know too well.
Okay, we will not. It will be surprise, of course.
I don't
of
know.
course. Imperia bad game. Oh, come on, Alexander. We love you too, by the way. So, okay, so Julian Lutskanov will be interviewed because he's currently in the lead for the defending champions of Bulgaria. Another guy who is currently in the lead with his friends is, of course, Mr. Dariusz and Poland. Ivo, yes. Finally, Poland is where we are used to see it.
Yes, and we hope they will keep the position. I'm crossing my fingers that Mr. Dariusz will be a good guy this year.
What do you mean? Come on!
Well, you know, we talked about it last time or the time before this, that we are always expecting surprises for the Polish team. Let us have good surprises this year, Mr. Dariusz.
Amen, brother. Amen. Yeah, he looks very solid at the moment. He looks
very solid, yeah. And we're glad that the Polish team is back in the game.
Also, we are seeing some old familiar faces like Spejul, like Adrian PL, like Ewelina T. These are all
familiar
silver medalists.
Names, yeah.
Silver medalists from the last World Cup, and this here.
By the way,
definitely Speju, not Speju. Oh, sorry. Okay, Speju. All right. This is definitely a statement, Ivo. What do you think about how Poland will be in the World Cup, or it's too early to say? Let me just have an addendum that this is the usual play for Dariusz, but nevertheless, Poland is starting strongly.
Yes, they are. I'm just looking at the team right behind Poland, and that's why I'm wishing good luck to Poland, because I see Egypt going very fast forward in the charts.
Yeah.
And actually, this is the big surprise.
Yeah. They are still. By the way, when
they're holding it.
In the morning, when I came in the morning, this is, by the way, this ranking is in real time. When I came to work in the morning, I checked this table, and the Brazilians were leading.
You remember what I told you about my predictions?
I know. You're rooting for the Brazilians, and I also am glad to see another favorite team of yours.
Yes,
going into the top 10. Italians are gone. On Friday they were not Italians, but the French. The French were here in the top 10 teams on Friday, but obviously the leading teams are getting their crap together. And we are starting to see less and less surprises in this ranking.
What happened to the French team? Is there a holiday in France right now?
You know, lots of wine, cheese, croissants, and trip to Paris. Everything. You know how the French are.
Yeah, they're like, screw the World
Let's go drink some exquisite wine. C'est la vie, yeah. Yeah. Okay, dear French, you know that I love you and I expect you to see you again in this top 10 teams. So, Ivo, on Friday, Diane and I were very surprised by the Egyptians.
So
how about those Egyptians?
So was the whole team of Imperia Online. I don't know. I think there are a lot of players that we've heard about this year in the Egyptian team who are doing their best to make a good team. And this is my only explanation. I don't know what else we can say about Egypt, because we've never seen them so active and so so prospering and
that's definitely a surprise. And no matter how unimportant the network points are in the qualifiers, they definitely reflect the overall potential or power of the contestants. So it's shocking, and it's very pleasant surprise to see that Egypt, no matter they are not first, which is perfectly normal because we know who plays and how they play in Poland, they are still holding,
and the good thing,
their position.
In my opinion, this is a good thing to see. Don't get me wrong, but a known team we've never seen before, because this is making the competition more severe and more interesting. So thank you, Egypt, for being our surprise. A surprise for us and for everyone else this year. Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's just check how will the Egyptians be during the draw, because it's very important. They will be in Urn 2 and they will have to face the leading team in Urn 2. But being in Urn 2 is definitely probably the better position of instead of being in the rest of the urn. And the worst and with a little bit of luck, the Egyptians might, even if, of course, if they continue to perform like they do now, they would definitely they could face teams like Colombia, Argentina, or even Croatia, who are going, if I can say, kind of modestly in these qualifiers, and they have the potential to even win their group in the group phase, of course, if they continue,
if they sustain their gameplay.
Yes, if they continue to be as committed as they are at the moment. So well done, Egypt. Well done. Okay. So, I saw the Brazilians. Yes, Poland will take the gold medal, said Polini, and Julian Rutskanov immediately replies, only through our dead bodies.
Let's keep the bodies alive.
I think Poland just wants to go for it. Yeah, guys, compare the third players in all of these teams' rankings. Compare the 30th guys' net worth with the Bulgarian 30th friends' net points. All right. We shall do this. Let's start with Poland. The 30 guys in Poland, Paputek has 13 million network points. Let's see the Bulgarian one. Suluchkov, 16, nearly double. This does not bode well for Bulgarians, Julian, actually, or you want to have another point.
Argument.
Speaking of another arguments, I wanted to show something else, which was completely shocking for me. There is no coincidence that we're currently seeing another favorite country of ours, United States.
Yeah.
One of these days, one of these lives, you should talk about your going and trips to United States. By the way,
Okay.
I know that you had a lot of fun there.
And a lot of work, actually.
And a lot of work. Well, work.
Okay.
Not so important. So there's no coincidence, and that we are seeing United States currently at 7th place in the top teams. Let me just remind you, fellas, that this top 10 represents the network points generated by all contestants in the said nation. So having United States, which is not one of our biggest countries, when we're talking about player base, there's no coincidence that they're here, because let me just show you what is going on in the United States team. We talked about Achilles as being the new
leader,
big guy in the United States team.
Yes.
And we even talked about that he will be the one leading the United States
team.
Yeah.
But
now we have Gonzo.us.
Another mystery in our...
Who the hell is this guy?
I have no idea. Like 1 week ago, we had Achilles at the top, and now we have this guy coming from nowhere.
Yeah.
Climbing right at the top of the chart in the United States team.
And just in one weekend. He made 1/3 more points than Achilles.
Yeah, that's amazing. Definitely, we have a lot of surprises this year at the World Cup. First, Egypt.
Yeah.
Then we have the United States being at top 10. As far as I remember, last year they were also doing well in the beginning.
Yes.
And after this, they lost their
Something
power.
happened in the group stage. They were going so well. Even I was happy, and that's why I compared Mr. John Zillow with The Rock in one of my favorite art productions and ideas.
Yes. But
now
we have new leaders.
Yes, obviously United States will have 2 carries. You know that phrase, gaming phrase. People who will carry them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
see the difference between the...
Yes, definitely distinguishing difference between those 2 guys and the rest of them. And well, Ivo, can United States pull it off? They are also okay. I will bring this picture again. United States will not be in favorable position in the draw. By the way, they could face potentially very mean teams in Earn 2. Let me just mention Egypt again, another submarines and underwater stones, and as we have the phrase are Spain, definitely Turkey, the Italians are here, also the French who are famous with their amazing performance during the World Cup. And I will not even start mentioning the group leaders, because any team from these one in number 1 is a powerhouse. So how do you see the United States, Ivo?
I really don't know, because we have 2 players at the top who we don't know, who we see for the first time. We don't know their behavior, and We don't know if they will keep playing, if they will sustain their strategies, and we don't know what will happen. And it's their key role to lead the team, because they are the top. They're in the top 3. So I really don't have any prediction. I just hope they will maintain what they're doing now, so we can see them forward in the.
And we also know that the group stage is famous for, let me say, for as a good stage in which you can eliminate a potential enemy or a team you will be uncomfortable to play in the World Cup in the final phase. So getting this peak like the United States are getting it at the moment, those two guys will definitely be the leaders of this team, and if they are determined to play, they can become huge targets, especially if they are independent. United States is not Romania. I'm mentioning Romania because Romania is famous with its amazing combinations and diplomacy. Half of their medals are through diplomacy.
Yes,
the Romanians.
Yeah, true.
So United States could potentially face some hardship in the group stage, but this is what the World Cup is, and I seriously hope that these guys know this.
They might also face some good proposals from other teams.
Oh, of course. Yes, that's the other side of the coins. You can gain a lot of enemies, but you might gain a lot of friends. Half of Imperia Online is diplomacy, so anything can happen. It's too early to say how the teams. Oh my God, we are 40 minutes to the next wave. That means that these statistics I have prepared should be checked. Oh my God. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. Let me just sign back in. Okay, I will put this here so people can see it. Somebody sign me off. The bloody statistics. This is so embarrassing. Sorry, fellas. Okay, everything's fine now. Okay, that's it. Yes, F11. Yeah, nice.
What an interesting statistics.
What an interesting statistics, especially the last one.
Especially
by the way.
Last one, yes.
Well,
my point.
Ivo, please tell people how much you love baklava.
I can't, because I don't know. I just don't know how much. It's really
that's why we don't ask people. by the way,
number of pieces I can eat per minute. There is no such number. There is no such number. Countless.
Yeah.
Okay.
The goat number 1. Yeah. So we have to. Jalison Duarte says that we have to reduce the capture. So. Yeah.
Well,
people are clicking so fast.
Well, yeah.
In the World Cup.
Well, yeah, guys. This is in order for us to control the use of scripts in the World Cup. We don't want players to use scripts in the World Cup at all.
Yes.
And so this is a measure, and I will forward your complaint to our team, but I want you to know that this is a precautious measure.
We want very much baklava on our winners party. Oh my God, Julian is ready to celebrate. Come on, Julian, you have to win the bloody thing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Ivo, Darius has the most network points after wave 15, but he lost another 2 lives. this is not something that we are used to with his gameplay. I guessed that because I argued with Jan on Friday, he had lost only one life. He was the first in the top 10 ranking by network points who is losing a life, the only one.
Okay.
By the way, and now during the weekend he lost another two.
How do you explain this?
Well, if I say again that he overslept, it would not be logical, because okay, you can oversleep one mistake, but then another one and then another one. Mr. Dariusz, come on.
Yeah, come on, really. I asked you, please don't make any bad surprises. I told you he's unpredictable.
Yeah, there is another possibility. He probably loses lives because he knows we will show them.
Okay, that's another point.
And we will talk about them, and then he can brag to his
enemies.
No, his loved one,
Uh-huh.
wife or girlfriend or whatever, and he can say, "See, people show me on TV. That's me. I'm losing lives. They talk about me. I'm famous."
We talk about you anyway.
Yeah, without losing lives as well. By the way, so, and the Achilles, one of the American carries, also has lost a life. He is, as you can see, he is no longer present in the top 10 by network points, but his partner in crime, if I can say this, Gonzo, is already here.
Yeah, maybe they switch every now and then.
This is a distinct possibility, by the way. At this point, probably they are already talking about each other, and the one is the Achilles is like, okay, I'm going to sleep, you can now play.
Yeah, you know, there's time difference.
Yeah.
Server time, American time.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to sleep. You can.
I won't be surprised if they switch.
Go ahead. No, the Egyptian king. I'm calling him now. I'm calling him the king of the Egyptian king, Abu Walid, because I think that he has 2 or 3 accounts in the top 30 of the Egyptian.
Like a king.
Like a king. Also another Egyptian. The Egyptians are continuing to pump up those network points, Ivo.
Yeah, we see an Egyptian expansion.
Egyptian expansion, which is always good. We have the 2 Brazilians with massive amounts of network points, as well. The usual suspects, Robert Lelk from Romania.
Yes.
One of the usual suspects.
And an Italian player also.
Yes, and we now see an Italian player as well, and he is also famous guy. Yeah. This is the famous Di Lauro Impianti.
Not just, I correct myself, not just an Italian player, but
yes, this is Mr. Di Lauro Impianti. Let's check out the Italians. Does he lead them? He probably does. Yes. The obvious carry for the Italians as well is here, a long-time member of our community, one of the most famous Italian players. It's good to see the old faces.
It's good, yeah, and guys, please tournament. Be more active. Like, you see the difference between the first and the last one?
Yeah.
Well, we expect more from the Italian team.
Yeah, well, yes, this is something I discussed with Diane as well. You can see 2 types of teams in the World Cup. One of the types is the leadership team. It is a team where you can you have 1 or 2 guys who are the carries, who are the huge powerhouses, and everyone else is doing what they tell them.
Whatever they can do, yeah.
The other teams like Bulgaria, Croatia, Serbia, etc., are team-oriented, where you don't have you have everyone going together. You don't have distinct powerhouses, but a lot of players who use wolf pack team tactics in order to overwhelm enemy. So which tactic is better, Ivo?
Well, I remember the Bulgarian team last year was doing the tactics with being all together, playing as a team, supporting each other all the time. So I think probably this is a winning strategy. Not just one or two guys doing the big deal, you know. I think everybody should participate. Each and every member of the team should do the best they can. I think that's the best strategy.
But I will be the devil's advocate, and I will argue with you that being in a team without a leader, and if you don't have a strict chain of command, could mean chaos and
of course, yes,
and lack of cohesion, lack of team efforts. But when you have a strong leader, and when you have to follow and obey everything he says, the entire team looks like a military entity.
Yeah, but the leader should be strong from the beginning till the end, because you know.
Yes.
He can always screw.
That's the only weakness. If you target this leader and if you take him out, you bring down the entire structure.
So there is no 100% warranty that if you have a strong leader, he will remain as strong and as smart up until the end.
Yeah,
we've seen situations that prove that leadership is not 100% warranty that the team will be at the top.
Yeah,
So
see the Russians.
I think 50-50.
See the Russians. There are at least I will probably at least 10 people with a very small difference in the network points.
It's Russians. They support each other always.
Yeah, and then they come and zerg you with swarm tactics.
In real life, they support each other.
Yeah, see, a perfect example from the team-oriented composition.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, Ivo, how are things going to be?
I would say surprising. As they are right now, I think they will continue to be surprising. Having Egypt, having USA team, having Turkey back in top 10. And I stick to my prediction about Brazil.
Okay.
Because I see strong leaders there.
Do you think that we are looking at the 10 teams who will fight for the title?
Let's see what Croatia will do.
Oh, you still think that
still think that
Croatians haven't said their last word?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think there might be surprises from Croatia. I see Serbia in top 10 as well. This is also good. Balkan representation.
Yeah, of course. How will we have a World Cup without strong Balkan teams?
Yeah.
Balkan power. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, thank you for being with us. We'll see each other on Friday. Good luck.
You're forgetting something.
Oh my god, I
You're
forgot.
forgetting
Oh
something.
my god, I totally forgot. Jesus Christ. Man, I didn't even prepare them. Okay, fellas, Ivo, you can make the announcement.
We asked you a question last week. Again, you had to make the maths our favorite subject at school. And you had to multiply. You had to calculate a lot of numbers in order to get the right answer. So now we're gonna make a draw and get 10 names, or how many names?
10.
10 names, which will win 25,000 diamonds. Everybody who guessed the right answer, which now we will reveal in just a minute. And yes, Mitko, are you ready with the names?
Yes, I'm ready with the names. The correct answer is 50.
Yeah, the correct answer is 50.
So those are the names of all the correct answers. Who gave the correct answers to this? There were a lot, by the way. See, I keep scrolling. So
well, it was piece of cake. I mean,
no, it was not. Come on,
I
it was a
figured-
legit.
I figured it out in 1 minute, which is absolutely amazing achievement for me. So
We all know how good you are with math.
yes.
Okay, people. So, Ivo, start clicking. Winner number 1.
Let me have the mouse. Wilbert, Arsank. I'm sorry.
Chiave Arsank. You can copy and paste it here. Yes. Winner number 2.
Alejandro Asset.
Alejandro Asset. Congratulations. Winner number 3.
Michal Budil. I really don't know how to read this one.
It's always nice.
Yeah, this is my favorite part, reading the names. Number 4 is...
Good luck. Sorry, sorry guys if we cannot pronounce this this name, by the way.
Something with M, I'm not sure. So this guy, I hope he's watching. Even if he's not, he will receive his reward. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, next one.
Number 5, Christian Nastasie.
Congratulations. Okay, next one, we have 5 more. Another name we cannot pronounce. Sorry about that. Don't know every language. He looks nice though.
Yeah.
Sugar Josef. This is Hungarian, I can tell.
Whatever you say, Mr. Linguist.
Yes.
You're so epic.
I am.
Yeah.
Catalin Lau, this is from Romania.
Okay. How can you be sure?
I'm just smart, you know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more.
Bogdan Udrea.
Bogdan Udrea.
I will be quiet for this one. I won't make any suggestions. Bogdan, Serbia or Croatia, I don't know. Or Slovenia. Alexandre Massardier. It could be French.
Yes.
Massardier.
Number 10, Alexandre Massardier or Massardier.
Let's just leave it this way.
Yes, these are the guys who win the 25,000 diamonds a piece for answering correctly my epic math and very hard math problem.
Very hard. Yeah. I'm still sweating. Thank God it's over.
Anyway, good luck in the qualifiers.
Yes.
See you on Friday.
See you guys.
Bye.